All we keep hearing from Monster Hunter World is that it is for veterans who know what they're getting their hands into. But if you keep watching this video, you will agree that all it takes to be able to enjoy this much anticipated RPG is a few handy tips and practice. A lot of practice. I'm Mahanawaz for SegmentNext, and we have got you covered as today we give you beginner tips for Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter games are known for their grind, and similarly, Monster Hunter World is long, even though the length depends on the player, but it has been confirmed that this game will be 40 to 50 hours long, because there will still be a huge post-game to partake in, as well as weekly event quests and free updates. So it is safe to say that you need to have some handy tips in your back pocket if you're just starting out with the franchise. It is better to get some good solo practice in, and to do that you can play the offline quote-unquote campaign for a while. This single-player campaign works as a tutorial by slowly introducing new elements of the gameplay along with tougher enemies, all with relatively dialed-down difficulty in the form of monsters that are less aggressive, give less HP, etc. But when you do go online, you can opt for multiplayer where you and 3 of your friends hunt down monsters. Even if you're playing solo online, then while in the middle of a quest, send an SOS flare to have 3 allies join and help you. Therefore, it is important that you make friends in multiplayer so other players can hit you up quick. Or you can just create your own squad, where you add 50 players including yourself. Plus, you can be a part of 8 different squads at once. So if you're in a tough corner, then it helps to call on your mates. There are green fireflies in the game called Scoutflies who not only help track your prey but are also objective markers. Besides that, if you use your Scoutflies often, then they can level up and unlock bonuses. You'll unlock more bonuses with each level. Like these Scoutflies will show you the items you can obtain from monsters, show you monsters' weaknesses, or simply mark a monster's territory on your map so you won't have to search. Basically, pay attention to your fireflies. As for the monsters in the game, you'll come across many of any shape, size, and aggression level. It is important to know the monster you'll be hunting, because not only will it tell you which kind of weapon and armor the monster can give you, but how exactly to bring it down. And to bring down these monsters, you will need your weapons and tools. With 14 different weapons in the game, take it slow and decide what weapon suits you best as you play. It is only smart to make use of the little video tutorials the weapon selection screen shows, because each weapon has its own gameplay and moves. If you want to test a weapon's moveset, check out the training room in your house. Depending on your armor and weapon, you can either be a heavy-duty slow melee fighter that can tank giant monsters, or a ranged DPS with a light bowgun. If you can master at least one weapon, then it makes all the difference against the monsters. As for weapon selection, keep in mind that you can also change it mid-quest from your base camp. Flora and fauna can be your friend and foe both. Friend in a way that some bugs will help you recover health, or you can collect powerful toxins from toads that can paralyze opponents. Foe because huge monsters can use the environment, and that can greatly change the odds against you. They can break through barriers and change the arena. Moreover, they tend to rule over a large area in the open world. So while fighting one, you must be aware of others coming onto you. Special areas can help your hunters hide and escape from a tough battle. When fighting big and lethal monsters, your reflex will be to use up your health potions to stand a chance, but be mindful about your potions. Do not use them all up in a single fight. Instead, make sure you skillfully use your weapon and choose the right armor. Most important strategy while hunting a prey is to not go into a button-smashing frenzy to attack. Realize that combat is highly technical and it is all about mixing up the moves. Look to the top right of the screen for pointers. It is something you need to figure out for yourself when it comes to what does and doesn't work for you. But as long as you're varying your approach to combat and trying out new things, then you're sure to find a combat style that suits you. Tweaking your view is pretty helpful when it comes to getting a better view at your prey and environment, and changing your zoom is as simple as going into Options, Camera Controls, clicking the camera distance setting, and changing it to what suits you. Not only do not forget to gut your prey in the 30 seconds cooldown time you get at the end of a battle, but also remember to pick things up as you go. Have a finger always hovering on the interact button and tap it liberally as you're searching for your prey or just exploring. Always be picking up stuff when you've got enough pocket space. For basic hunter quests, you'll only have 40 minutes to complete, and some of them require some serious prep work. Whether you're with a team or alone, make sure that you reach your targets faster, because those 40 minutes will fly by. Use fast travel by opening the map and selecting a location to instantly jump to the spot. Use scout flies to show you where to find your prey, and employ base camps that can be used to re-equip weapons on a quest. Your feline assists that go by the name of Palico are there to help you when you're playing solo or duo. Be sure to select a contrasting weapon for your Palicos, and it will make the hunt all the more easier. P.S. They'll totally ride a smaller beast and ride it into battle. If all else fails, be prepared to seek help and guidance from veteran players. For that very reason, a group of fans have created a cool support group called Adopt a Hunter. Its purpose is that vets can explain some of the tips and tricks of Monster Hunter that the game may not explain. It also will likely give the new player access to communities of other Monster Hunter players that they can play with. And a little bit of info at the end that players have to pay for PlayStation Plus in order to play online on PS4. Keep in mind to focus and practice, and you'll also make it among the vets one day. Hope you find this video helpful. Leave a like to let us know you did. How about you also subscribe for more on Monster Hunter World from SegmentNext. Until next time.